Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Balboabtw. And so this video, I'll be giving you guys the best accessories to use inside of Type Soul at the current moment. Now, I don't have the exact perfect ones that you can use because a lot of them are from codes. But here's basically what I'm running. So you guys can see, Mark of the Dead, like these codes right here, Mark of the Dead, the Spectral Crown, and the Halo are still good. Don't get me wrong. They are still good. The meta ones for sure are going to be the legs, and the halo. I don't think the crown is the best, and the body isn't the best because Haunted Night Cloak is the thing. And Haunted Night Cloak, if you guys don't know how to get it, it was during the October update, right? During the October update, they had a shop that you were able to obtain this. Not many people have it at all, and at the current moment, it's giving 5% defense. It has the same stats as the Mark of the Dead body, but instead it gives 1.5 extra defense. So that's why that's so insane. You don't want to be running the Windy Elf Ears. I do believe that you run the Didamen, the Revenant Didamen is better. I just don't have it because obviously that code is expired, so I can't use the Revenant Didamen. And then also, I do believe you're supposed to use something else other than the Spectral Crown. Spectral Crown still is really good stats. The overall, like what you want to use when it comes to accessories is obviously just going to be the max amount of defense possible. Like, I have 19%. I believe the max that you can have is 21, maybe 22 is the max that you can have, as like a Fullbringer and all those that have no extra. As an Aronker, because you have Hero, and Hero gives, I believe, 15. The match that you can have is like 35 or something. If you're overkilled, then your match is like 50 or something, right? But basically, you want to just run as much defense as possible. That is what you guys are going to do. Strongest Tell is the best just because it's like one of the only waste things of the game. If they ever drop a waste thing that has defense, Strongest Tell will be replaced. Windy Elf Ears is just if you don't have Revenant Item, you kind of are forced to use this. It's still fine. It has 2.5 defense. Like, it's still pretty good, right? Cursed Hood is what you are also going to want to use. Has 2% defense. It's your next accessory. Berserker Wraps has 2% defense, some HP. You know, boom, boom. Creed Emblem, you're only really using it for the floating strikes. If you guys want to, you can run Shinzen, which is going to be the sole, I believe it's the ranked Battle Pass final reward. It's called Shinzen. That is also going to be something else that's pretty insane. It has high defense, high HP, high meter gain, just everything like that. Soulfire Halo, defense, health, posture, boom. Pretty simple. Why? Spectral Crown, once again, same thing. Posture, health, defense. MRE Pin, you get 15 Ryatsu and 6 HP, so pretty good. Haunted Night Cloak, you're getting 15 HP, 5.5 posture, and 5% defense. This is by far like the accessory that you probably need the most, because the only other thing that you can have is the Mark of the Dead, which is just lower defense, right? Then obviously Mark of the Dead Blades, you get 1.2 defense, not that crazy. There should be better blades than that in my opinion. My current accessories give you 460 HP with 20 or 19 defense, which is pretty good. I believe the absolute highest you can have at the current moment is around 470 HP with probably 20, 21-ish defense. As long as you're around 440 HP with 15 plus defense, you guys will realistically be fine. It's just if you want a min-max, I believe the min-max is like 474 HP with 22 defense or something like that. But with the amount of posture that you have with these accessories, I actually blocked someone's bisection. I don't know if that's supposed to work that way, but I did block someone's bisection, and that was actually kind of interesting to me because that is supposed to guard break. I don't know if that was like a one-time thing and it does guard break every time, or I genuinely have that much posture to where I can block a bisection. I don't know if they nerfed it or something, but that was a little crazy to see. But these are going to be the best accessories. You're going to want these accessories for basically just everything, right? As far as the accessories that are hard to obtain, is obviously going to be Creed Emblem. It's like one of the most expensive items inside the game. Haunted Night Cloak, now that people are finding out about it and how rare it is, because hardly anyone bought it inside the shop, also is going way up in value. The Revenant Diamond you can't get anymore. Some of these other things you can't get anymore. These you can only get right now because there is the code, like the spectral crown and all that. MRE pin you can't get anymore. So a lot of these are technically unobtainable. You can trade for the MRE pin, you can trade for the night cloak, you cannot trade for Revenant Diamond, I don't think, which is very unfortunate because I do really want a Revenant Diamond because that is just way better than the Elf Ears. But yeah, as I said, the best that you can get is probably 474 HP with like 20% defense. Honestly, if you are anything above 440, 450 HP with anything higher than 15% defense, you're good. You don't really need to min-max. I'm just letting you guys know what the best accessories are. So once again, Mark of the Dead Blades, MRE Pin, Haunted Night Cloak. Spectral Crown probably is not the best. I'm not gonna lie, there's probably something better for the head. Soulfire Halo, Creed Emblem, Berserker Reps, Cursed, Elf Ears can be replaced for Revenant Diamond. Strongest Tell. Creed Emblem can also be replaced for Shinsen if you have it, but that is the very last thing that you actually end up obtaining inside of the Soul Wars Pass, the Ranked Battle Pass. We don't know. I don't think nobody's completed the Soul Wars Pass, so there could be something crazy in there as well, because there is 2 accessories at the bottom of each Battle Pass. So as the Battle Pass rotate and stuff like that, we probably will get new best accessories coming out pretty. Also, one thing that I do want you guys to keep in mind is we were supposed to have new accessories and new weapons that came from the Hell NPCs. I don't know if they completely scrapped that idea or they'll come at a later date, but we were supposed to have these crazy accessories that drop from the Hell NPCs, Hell bosses, stuff like that, and they just never came out. Maybe at some point they'll give an expansion to Hell, and that's when we're actually gonna see the accessories and all that be added. But at the current moment, these are basically the best accessories: code, compensation item, limited time item, and then the rest is from boss raids. And actually, technically, it would be code here as well. So basically, everything is either limited, or a code, or a compensation item of sorts, which makes sense. But in my opinion, it is a little bit stupid. The only thing that you guys can technically get right now is obviously Berserker Reps, the ears, boom, boom. You can get these right now for sure. And then obviously you can get the Halo, boom, and boom. But MRE Pin, Haunted Night Cloak, and Creed Emblem, unless if you have crazy trade value, you guys aren't getting those items right now. I would say a Bombi Sphere can probably get you an MRE Pin, but the Haunted Night Cloak and the Creed Emblem are dead ass like top 3, top 5 most expensive items inside the game. I don't think the trading list is updated, so you guys can probably try to snipe a Night Cloak from somebody that doesn't know the actual value of it. But barely anyone has it. And it is rare. It is expensive. So, you guys, best of luck trading for that shit, bro. But yeah, that's the best accessories inside the game. If you guys end up enjoying the video, like, subscribe, do all that. Found it helpful, share it to your friends. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Peace.